Okay, now if you're going to run the Fuel for Less program, you only get one launch. Okay, now I'm not a fan of soft openings or soft launches. I believe that if you are going to launch something, then unless there are very good reasons to have a soft launch, go crazy, okay? Launch it in a way that you're going to be able to get the biggest bang for your buck. And so therefore you'll see that when we've put the Fuel for Less program together, we have a membership card that looks something like that. Okay, so therefore we have a membership carrier card that looks something like that. And as you know, what happens is that when people get that, they punch out the card, and of course they put that in their purse or wallet and off they go. Okay, now it is so important to launch with that membership card in a way that you're going to distribute that to as many people as you possibly can. You see, the thing is that that membership carrier card acts as a brochure and of course the distribution of your membership cards, okay, because the membership card is a punch out. So the beaut thing about that is that if you were to letterbox drop that, for example, around your business to 5 or 10 or 20 or 50,000 homes, you've just dropped 5 or 10 or 20 or 50,000 magnets, okay, because that's what it is. It's a customer magnet. Once they've got that membership card in their hand, and of course they read on the carrier card what it's all about, there's a very strong chance that they will start to frequent your business. Now, of course, if you have a database and you want to mail the membership cards to your database, well, that's fine too. And of course, if you are an online business, the membership carrier card doesn't come into play. It's all about you emailing your database and telling them what it's all about, because when you're selling online, you'll note that of course it's all about getting a password and a username, so that's a different thing altogether. But if you are in the bricks and mortar world, then that membership card is the best way to launch your promotion. Make sure that you get, if it was my business, I'd be putting this into as many hands as I possibly could, because I know that once they punch that out, there's a very strong chance that they're going to come and frequent my business, because that card is of no value to them unless they start spending money with me. So that's very important. Now, what else do you do when it comes to marketing the Fuel for Less program? Well, of course, I guess it depends on your marketing budget. There's no question about that. But if you happen to be in a regional area, a country area, then you might be able to afford television and radio advertising, in which case the templates that we have for you in our Members Resource Centre in the Fuel for Less program, in the website, will certainly be of benefit to you. But also, if you can't advertise on TV and radio and you don't have the budget for that, then of course again in our members resource section of our website you will see there's lots of templates for direct mail letters, for letterbox brochures and so forth. So what the plan is that you should have is to make as much noise about this Fuel for Less program as early as you possibly can. As I've said before, you only have one launch. Now, the other thing I just want to highlight to you is the importance of reading through our process guide. If you're like me, when you buy something new from the shop, you probably don't enjoy looking through the information booklet or the how-to booklet. But on this occasion, look, you've invested in the Fuel for Less program, so it just makes sense for you to go through our process guide. It only will take you 10 minutes to read through, and it just gives you an insight into the back of house information that you probably will find very interesting, and you'll probably find very helpful when you're running the Fuel for Less promotion. It talks about the PayPal transactions, talks about things like unpaid fuel bonuses. It just goes through, I guess, an FAQ procedure so that you just know what's happening behind the scenes. And I think it's really worthwhile to read through, so please go to the trouble to read through the process guide. You'll find it very helpful. All the very best with the Fuel for Less promotion. I think it's probably the most powerful customer acquisition system that I've ever seen. So if you run it properly, if you run it with a lot of enthusiasm and I guess a lot of marketing savvy, then you'll find that you're going to get a lot of value out of this concept. All the best with it.